Hi everybody, today we're here with Lola and we are going to do some fun stuff with your dog. One of the first things that we like to teach our dogs is to get comfortable sitting in between our legs. That's useful for when we start doing leg weaves, or maybe if we do a setup in agility. But right now I'm going to show you how we teach the setup and then how we teach her to walk on our feet. So good job, Lola. All right, so first your dog should obviously be comfortable sitting beside you. And when you first start this, if your dog is not used to you being over top of them, you might just want to lead them a little bit. So I'm going to transfer the food from one hand to the other and just bring her through my legs and feed her while she's here and she's comfortable. Then I'm going to toss it out and tell her to search it. Right? As she comes back to me and she's picking up the cookies on the floor, I'm going to send her back the other way through my legs. Uh-oh, didn't get that far. Ready? Get it. Right? Good girl. And as she comes back around, I'm just going to send her back through my legs again. Get it. Good girl. Okay, Lola. Then we're going to do this a couple of times just so that she gets comfortable being here. Once you've done that, then we will ask her to come through our legs and she's going to sit here and I'm just going to reward her. I'm going to give her a release word. Okay, get it. And send her out to go get the food. Good job, Lola. And she's cleaning up the cookies on the floor. So from there, that's pretty easy. Lola's done this quite a lot. This is one of her favorite things to do. So we're going to teach her to stand on our feet. So, can you sit? Good. When you first start this, I do suggest that you silly girl, come here. Sit and wait. When you first start this, I suggest that you turn your toes in just a little bit. Oh, and she's already coming through my legs. Let's try that again. Come on, Lola. So you want to turn your toes in so that when you bring the dog, you're going to lure them through and you're going to feed them as they come. When they step on your feet, because they don't have any other choice when their toes are turned in, then you're just going to reward them and you're going to mark it. Good feet. Good girl. Good feet. And see how she's standing on my feet right now? Just going to reward her just for standing on my feet. I'm going to give her a release word. I'm going to toss the food out. Okay, get it. Good girl. So I'm going to bring her back around through there again. Turn my toes in. And as she comes through, she's hopefully going to step on my feet. Good. It's one foot, another foot, step. Good. I got to get her all the way on my feet. Uh-oh, get back on there. Where's your step? It's actually harder to do this with her when she already knows how to do this. Good girl. Up, she's not on my feet, so I'm going to toss it. Go get it. That's how I'm going to have her set up on my feet. Feet. Your feet. Good girl. All right, so when you first start to move, you just want to rock back and forth a little bit while you feed the dog. Feed her, rock back and forth. The dog has to get used to your motion, and you just can't take off and start walking, or you're probably going to lose them if you do. So I'm just rocking back and forth. Good girl. Then toss it out. Search it. Now get it. You can clean up those cookies on the floor. Then I'm going to bring her back around. Ready? Feet. Good. Notice how I turn my toes in to help her out a little bit. Now she's on my feet, and I'm going to ask her for a stand. Good girl. I want to keep her head straight. Keep my hand right in front of her face. And I'm pinching the food and just delivering it to her like that. You can use two hands if you want. Once you've got her on your feet, wait. Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? You fell off. Come back around. There you go. Feet. Good girl. Where's your step? Where's the feet? Where's the feet? Good girl. There we go. So now we're going to ask her for a stand. Good. And I'm just going to start moving. Initially, until your dog is really comfortable with you doing this, you just want to take little tiny steps and you're going to reward them. As long as they are on your feet, you're going to reward them. Good girl. Try to keep my hands right in front of her face so her head is nice and level. And then we're going to add some more motion to it. Good, Lola. You can eventually fade out the food. Uh-oh, you fell off. Come back around. Let's try that again. If they come off, don't worry about it. Just set them back up again. You can give them a break and tell them go search it. In between, I want you to stand. Good girl. You got to keep their head pretty level to help them keep their balance. And you want to, which she's trying to turn her head up, you want to keep her head pretty level, and then you can start to fade out the food. Good girl. Let's walk. Ready? Uh-oh, you fell off. Search it. Go get it. Good girl. So we need a little more practice, but that's how we get started with having the dogs walk on our feet. Are you ready? You want to do something else? Come over here. Okay, so we move on to leg weaves. So leg weaves are when the dog is going back and forth between your legs as you walk. That's a really fun trick to do, and it's great for the dogs. So, are you ready? Okay, so she already knows this a little bit. This is a finished product. Legs. Good girl. Legs. Yes, good girl. Ready? Legs. Hold on. Legs. Good. Legs. Good. Legs. Good. Good girl. All right, so how do we teach that? You wait. When we first start, you want to obviously have your dog set up between your legs. You set up. Good. So I'm going to make sure that I send her around the leg on both sides. So if she's going to the left, going to use my left hand, going to the right, going to use my right hand. So the first couple times, I'm just going to lure her to go around. As I bring her around my leg, I might just toss it and tell her to search it. And then when she comes, lure her back through. I'm going to toss it, tell her to search it. See how she makes a circle around my legs? Good girl. I don't want her really to sit. I'm going to tell her to toss it. Search it so that she's coming back through. Uh-oh, come back here. I'm going to help her out so that she just comes right back through my legs again. So she gets the idea that she has to come back around, make a circle around my body. From there, when she's pretty comfortable with that, I'm going to start to send her with my hand signal. You go around. Uh-oh, you're picking up a cookie. Good girl. There we go. Ready? Legs. Good. See how she makes a complete circle around my legs? So I'm going to do that again. Legs. Good. Initially, I'm not going to go very far. I'm going to stay pretty close to her. Okay, Lola, good job. I'm going to stay pretty close. I'm not going to walk very far until she's very comfortable with just the motion of going to the left, going to the right, around my leg. Ready? Legs. Lola. Okay, Lola. Lola, legs. Lola, legs. Good. And I pick up this other foot. Take a step. Legs. Legs. Good. Good girl. I'm going to pick up my other foot, take a step, legs, good girl. Not going to go very far in the beginning. Good job, Lola. Okay. And then eventually we can add a lot of distance to it and a lot more rhythm, make it a little faster and a lot more fun for the dog. But that's how you start it, step one. Good job, Lola. So next, we're going to teach you how to do not just down your dog. We'll work on down the dog, and then we will move that into rolling over.